Hi Scorpio, this is going to be your October 2021 love reading, and this is for Scorpios with placements in Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, so let's look at what's in your energy. What are you manifesting for October 2021? So let's just get started. All right, so we've got Dragon's Lair in the reverse. Then we also have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And so what I'm seeing, Scorpio, okay, so before I even pulled the card, I saw a lot of talking. Basically, I saw lips moving. So there's two kind of different energies that are playing out right here. So Dragon's Lair in the reverse is speaking about paying attention to red flags, not ignoring your intuition. So it's funny that I saw the lips moving, because getting to know each other, that speaks about, you know, talking between you and a possible new love. And this could also be speaking to some of you who may have a tendency to just want to jump right in. I know, you know, with I've got, you know, heavy Scorpio placements as well. And I understand the want and the urgency to want to do that. And this is just kind of like, take the time out to really get to know who you're with before allowing yourself to get too overly attached right away, okay? When we do that, we tend to sometimes not even notice the red flags, maybe minimize them, maybe not let them, you know, really. It's like we see a red flag, and when we're looking through rose-colored glasses, they're not red. They're, you know, a prettier, different color, right? So there's two different energies coming here, Scorpio. I am picking up on a possible new love interest. And this is just kind of like, you know, take it slow it down. Really get to know each other. Not saying that the new love interest that's coming through possibly on October isn't going to be somebody that, you know, you can't trust or anything like that. Let's just see how the reading unfolds. We'll see. We'll just go from there. Okay, Scorpio. All right, let's get some more info. Ooh. We got spoiled, taken care of, comfortable. Then we also have stand up for yourself and stand your ground. So that's kind of going back to the Dragon's Lair in reverse energy. Let's get some more cards for Scorpio, please. Let's get at least two more cards for Scorpio. Scorpio placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, October 2021. We've got, there we go, new love to experience, or new door to experience love. We also have affectionate, lovey-dovey, passionate PDA, okay? I'm actually being called to pull one more card, Scorpio. Let's get one more. Why am I being called to do? All right, one more card for Scorpio, please. Wow. They said two more cards. Alrighty then. Scorpio, listen here. We've got soulmates. So this new love that you are calling in is a soulmate, okay? So we got soul contract, divine union. We also have battle, different pages, not seeing things eye to eye. So this, again, this is not, I'm not picking up that you and this person are going to be having a lot of battles. This may be more of a battle against yourself. Again, it's more or less the caution to go against wanting to go all in right from the get-go, okay? Going back to the Dragon's Lair energy, and really with the getting to know each other, just take the time, like enjoy that, you know, especially if you want the honeymoon period to really just kind of, you know, to last longer than, you know, a few months. Like, don't give up on your life like whatever, you know, so when this new person comes in, the desire is going to want to be to like focus all of your time, attention, and energy just on this person. You're going to want to spend time with them 24/7, constantly texting, constantly talking, and kind of let the rest of the world fall away. And there's, you know, I understand that completely. But part of getting to know each other is making sure that you don't let lust and infatuation take over. You know, really keep yourself grounded. That's the main thing. Keep yourself grounded and centered. You know, keep going out with your friends. Keep, you know, doing your hobbies. You know, keep focusing on your goals. You know, don't let this person become the center of your universe. You know, stay grounded in yourself and let yourself remain the center of your universe, okay? And I also feel like there may be some things from the past that may be popping up when you meet this person. And I don't think it's going to be anything too big, especially with this being a soulmate connection. There may even be a possible, and this may resonate for a few of you, there may be kind of like an ex that might be in your ear about something. I'm really just here, I'm seeing, I don't know, there might be some gossip about this connection that's coming in. Either some gossip, there might be some envy. Somebody may be very upset that you've moved on or you're moving on. But the person that's coming in, I'm hearing, is going to be very polar opposite of what you may have experienced with, you know, other love interests in the past. Especially with the affectionate, like this is really standing out to me. Not to say that your other, you know, that past interests or past romantic interests didn't show you affection. But what I am seeing is like this person, your soulmate that's coming in, is almost going to have you on a pedestal. They're going to want to show you off. Like put you on their social media, introduce you to all their family and friends, possibly very early on. You're going to feel very loved. You're going to feel very adored. And part of what is really going to solidify this connection, Scorpio, is your love for yourself. And that's going to be like from where all of your boundaries are coming from, not walls, but your boundaries. You know, and this person is going to deeply, deeply respect you and honor those boundaries, which is going to be a big, huge deal for you. I'm not sure if you had a problem, or maybe that's what caused you a lot of issues in the past with some of your, you know, former interests. There was a lot of battles going on about, you know, boundaries and respecting boundaries and honoring boundaries, and maybe you had a hard time honoring your own boundaries. Let's get some more information about this new connection that's coming in. All right, we got the Ace of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Wands, and then we've got Justice. Okay, so things have been very unbalanced up to this point. This connection is somehow... Now, why did I see the Six of Cups coming up? This is so crazy. All right. Then we got the Two of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Justice with the Six of Cups in reverse. And then we also have the Two of Swords in reverse. And so, you've been... I feel like you've been going through it up to this point, Scorpio. You've been going through it. I feel like somebody from your past has really done a number on you. I feel like for the most part, okay, so the Queen of Wands is talking about a feminine energy. And I feel this is indicative of you, though. This is talking about you. Now, I'm not saying that you're the one that identifies primarily with your feminine energy, but I feel like this person, or whatever experience you had in your past, really caused you to kind of run away and shy away from your feminine energy, where you were too overly and hyper dominant in your masculine energy, which can cause us to really, it just caused a huge imbalance in your life. When our feminine energy is either shut off or completely denied or just not being expressed fully, we can have a really difficult time manifesting the love relationships that we want. And this just may be something that has been a part of your life, you know, possibly since childhood. And this energy has kept like the fullness of prosperity and abundance from truly manifesting in your life. And prosperity and abundance isn't always talking about material and financial blessings. Okay, although that could truly, honestly be where you've been experiencing this imbalance the most. But, you know, prosperity and abundance in matters of the heart as well. But good thing is that this energy is being balanced out within you. Like your inner masculine, your inner feminine, especially if you've been someone who has been, well, I didn't want to say it that way, but what's coming up is neglectful. You've been very neglectful of tapping into your feminine energy, expressing your inner feminine energy. Cultivating is coming up, your inner feminine energy. I don't know if you've been actually doing the work in, like, you've been focusing on activating and learning how to express and embody your inner feminine. And you can be male or female, it doesn't matter. We all have inner feminine and inner masculine, and we, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, anytime, whether male or female, you deactivate or ignore or deny or, you know, get too overly dominant in one versus the other, all kinds of, you know, energetically, you know, bad things can happen. We end up manifesting the exact opposite of what we want. But this connection that's coming in is going to be very balanced, and it's going to be a direct reflection of the inner work that you have been doing up to this point, whether or not you realize that that's what you've been doing. Like, you've been doing some work basically to kind of learn how to release control, let go of wanting control. You've been learning how to just kind of go with the flow of the universe and open yourself up to, you know, learning how to manifest exactly what it is you're wanting to call in, and what and everything that goes along with that. And when you're doing that, people don't understand this, but really what you're doing is you're balancing out your inner masculine and inner feminine. That's what you've been doing. And so this person that's coming in is going to be a direct reflection of the inner work that you've been doing. All right, let's get some advice for Scorpio. You're going to be so happy, though. Like, lots of kisses, hand holding, touchy-feely, not being able to keep your hands off of each other when you are together. And I do see, oh, look at that. We got more feminine energy coming through. Okay, so this is, yeah. All right, let's get 2 more cards for Scorpio, please. Here we got roads with choices and decisions. And we also have friendship and loyalty with the dog coming through. Yeah. Doing this inner balancing work has really caused you, like, you've had to choose yourself. And this hasn't been easy for you to do. Like, you've had to choose yourself over certain circumstances, certain situations. I'm hearing situationships. I'm hearing that some of you may have been in a long-term relationship that for whatever reason kind of devolved into a situationship where maybe third parties or more got involved. Something happened though where it's like you had to choose yourself. It wasn't comfortable for a lot of you. I'm going to say it wasn't easy at all. But you realized you couldn't continue going down this road. You chose, you had to choose yourself. That was the kind of the crossroad. It was like I can continue choosing this person over myself, and I can continue being unhappy, being full of anxiety, being full of worry, not knowing what's going to happen in this connection, or I can choose myself and I can choose my worth, and I can go down a different path and just kind of, let this thing go for now. Not necessarily saying that, and maybe some of you are like, I'm done with this connection forever. I don't want nothing to do with them. Maybe that you've reached that point. Some of you are just at a point where you're like, okay, whatever's going to be is going to be. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to live it to the fullest. I'm going to live my best life. I'm going to open myself up to meeting new connections, letting yourself see the best that the universe has for you. And, just kind of knowing like, well, if this past person is meant to be in my life in that way, then it will happen. But you're not sitting around and waiting. You're like, I'm going to go and live my best life in whatever means that is. Okay. You're choosing yourself. You're being loyal to yourself first. You're being your own best friend, which is really where, abundance and blessings and the fullness of your manifestations really get to come through. Okay. So kudos to you. All right, let's get some more information on this love connection, this new love connection that's coming in. So for most of you, I am feeling like this is a brand new person. Okay, brand new person. The first card I got here is the throat chakra with creativity, and this is more getting to know each other. So open and honest communication. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. I'm picking up heavy affirmation or heavy manifestation work, like using your voice, like you've been manifesting by use of affirmations, ask-formations, by use of even just mantras. Maybe you're not really just trying to manifest something, but you're working on like your self-concept, your self-image, your self-worth, things like that. And that is actually going to help bring this person in, or it is helping to bring them in. I'm picking up heavy magician vibes from you guys, Scorpio. Oh, these three wanted to flip out already then. Yeah, this connection is just... We got third eye chakra coming through with trust your intuition. It is in contact with a higher source of knowledge. And this is part of probably what I'm picking up with that is letting a past person go. Part of you learning how to choose yourself over certain situations. We also have, we got two sacral chakra cards coming out. So we got letting go is not giving up. Sometimes it is the first step towards success. And then we also have creation. The flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. That is Scorpio energy right here. So heavy, heavy sacral chakra work, which, you know, I don't know. This is a Scorpio reading, but there's also heavy Scorpio vibes coming from a lot of these cards. Which is amazing. So yeah, I feel like you guys are in a very good place. If there have been any questions about whether or not, you know, to open yourself up to possibly manifesting a brand new person into your life as, you know, love interests and stuff, or going out on dates, yeah. I am picking up new person energy. I'm picking up new person energy and letting go from, or letting go of a past person interest. I mean, sure, if you wanted to, you could manifest that connection back, but there is a large part of you that knows that that's not the best that the universe has for you at all. Like, there's somebody out there that's more attractive, that's more in alignment with your own energy, somebody that can match your energy. Like, I feel like you've come to that place in your healing where you're starting to really focus more on your own self-worth and what makes you worthy of experiencing like extraordinary love versus, the other person. Like, you're taking the focus and the spotlight off of the other person, and you're really just putting it back on yourself. Look what came out, you guys. Engagement ring. Well, this is gonna be the person. Like, this person, the soulmate connection coming in October it's gonna be that person. Oh, look at that. Cupid's arrow. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting hesitation. So what I'm picking up is you might meet this person. Oh my gosh, you guys. Like, all right, for a lot of you, if you're being invited out to like get-togethers and parties, and mind you, this is October, there's a lot of fall parties going on, Halloween parties, all kinds of Oktoberfests and stuff like that. But I feel like this is where you and this person's path are going to cross. Some of you might be at a Halloween party, but there's something about an invitation being extended to you, and then that invitation having something to do with you meeting your person. Okay, we also have camera, reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, making memories. I feel like that's directly connected to this event. Like, wherever you're going to be going, there's going to be a reason for people to want to take a lot of pictures. We got the Grim Reaper with the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. I think that's just confirmation to you about a past, romantic interest and moving on and letting that person go, even if just temporarily. Sometimes our minds and our egos have a hard time. So it's one of those things where you kind of have to like mind screw yourself and be like, I'll give you an example that doesn't have anything to do with, with a love interest. That way you can kind of put it into a different kind of perspective. So like, when you're trying to lose a few pounds or you're just trying to eat more healthy, or say you're not trying to eat as much, right? One of the things that you can use to mind screw yourself, to really just kind of play into your ego and play into your programming, is to be like, I'm just going to eat this portion on this plate, and just, rather than just piling on, way too much and just overeating from the get-go. You're like, okay, I'm just going to eat this small portion. And then part of you knows that by eating that small portion, you're going to be satisfied. But your mind is still there like, no, we need more than that. So you mind screw yourself and you say, okay, if I'm still hungry, I can always go back for seconds if I'm still hungry. And, for the most part, you never do end up going back for seconds. It's kind of the same way in this issue where you're allowed to mind screw yourself by saying, I'm going to free myself and give myself permission to move on from this past connection, knowing that if we're supposed to be together, then, that possibility or that chance is there in the future, whether or not you ever really expect it to happen or not. You see what I mean? So that's just kind of some advice, from Big Sister Michelle to you, to kind of help put things into perspective if you're having a hard time just, putting that to rest and moving on. Okay, let's get some more information about this new connection that's coming in. This new connection is like everything. I'm hearing it's everything you've always wanted. It's everything you've always wanted. It's everything you always wished past partners would be. And you're manifesting that. We got play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. That's part of like getting to know them, right? And then we also have self-care, clear your energy field, and focus on yourself before acting. Yeah. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. That's part of what is manifesting this new person in. Also clearing your energy field as much as you possibly can of any past love interest that might still be there. As much as you can. All right, we got protected. You are safe and divinely guided. I feel like this connection between you and your soulmate is actually very protected. We also have trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. I feel like for a lot of you, you have this intuitive hit, like you have this knowing this connection is coming. But, you know, programming our egoic minds, you know, our heart and our souls know what's coming, but then the minds just, you know, always wants to be the Debbie Downer and just kind of rain on the parade, right? But this is confirmation that you can trust your intuition. It is coming, okay? This love is coming. It's also been safely, like, it's also been divinely protected. So what I mean by that is whatever was standing in the way from this connection, from manifesting, whatever was standing in the way, keeping this connection from manifesting had to be removed and had to be cleared. For a lot of you, that means that's why you had to go through whatever you went through with a past person of interest, like a past partnership. Like that person had to be cleared out of your way so that this person could come in. Okay, so hopefully that'll put into perspective whatever you went through with, you know, a past connection. If it was very challenging, if it was very hurtful or painful, you know, this will kind of help put it into a different kind of perspective. Like that happened for you, not to you. Okay, whatever happened between you, like in a past breakup or anything like that, just remember it happened for you, because this connection that's coming in, what I just heard is it's a divine counterpart to you. No one else prior to this point was a divine counterpart to you. They were more or less karmic situations and connections, okay? And this point in time came for you and your divine counterpart, to this connection between you two to manifest. And so everything that was blocking that partnership, this connection, had to be removed, okay? It had to be removed. All right, we got a couple more decks to get to. Let's get some more information. It says, I am not available. And I feel that's coming from past people. We need to let each other go. Yeah, in order for this connection to happen, you and your, past partnerships, those connections have, got to be let go of. It says, I'm becoming a better person. This is you. This is why this person is manifesting. Like, I really do feel like you're not putting up with any ish this time around. You're learning how to love yourself. You're learning how to protect yourself. You're learning how to take care of yourself. And that's why you have somebody in that's actually going to come in and spoil you and show you this affection. All they're doing, Scorpio, is they are reflecting back to you what you're feeling and what you're doing for yourself, even on the most subconscious level. Let's get some more information. Let's get a few more cards for Scorpio, please. Nope, that's way too much. Oh, they're going to want to just talk your ear off, Scorpio. I feel like, I don't know if you guys are hard nuts to crack. Or if there's just a certain part of your personality that it takes you a really long time to really let shine through. But this person is going to kind of, I don't know, they're going to detect it from the very get-go. Not so much that they're going to feel like you're really No, okay. Some of you, they're going to be like, there's something about you that is really mysterious. Like there's something about you that feels like it's still behind lock and key, that you only allow very, very, very few people access to. This person's going to intuitively pick up on that, and they're going to want to be part of your inner circle, the very few people that you've let behind that door. It's like they're saying that you can trust them. Of course, they know it's going to take time because, you know, I don't know. Some of you might be willing to just let them right on in because, you know, this person being your divine counterpart, you may very well pick up on that energy right when you meet them because, you know, being a Scorpio, you are highly, highly intuitive, highly sensitive, so you might pick up on that energy right away. But this person is going to be one of your absolute best friends. They are going to be very much a part of your inner circle. I feel like in your past, even though you may have had a lot of love for past partners, I feel though you kept them at arm's length because there was a very deep part of you that knew you couldn't trust them. You couldn't trust them, you couldn't let them in. You know, they still hurt you deeply, I feel, but it's like they didn't have the power to completely annihilate you because you kept them at arm's length because you intuitively knew that if you did, they would absolutely destroy you. So there's very few romantic partnerships that I feel really had full access to you, Scorpio. This person is going to be probably one of the first, if not the very first romantic partner that you're going to allow full access to you. That is a beautiful message. Here we have you inspire me. Let's get 2 more cards. Beautiful message. I see life differently now. Oh. I can see that. Your energy is very transformative. It's very powerful. I feel like you're going to connect them to themselves in a way. They're going to experience things about themselves that they haven't experienced before. I miss being with you. You know what I picked up about this, Scorpio? The two of you have had a soul contract with each other before you guys even incarnated here. So this whole thing is like a divine setup. That's what I just heard. It's a divine setup. Okay? Everything that has happened up to this point has been for the very reason for the two of you coming together. Okay? You may be asking why things had to go the way that they did. It's like, well, that put you kind of steered you and this person together. Okay? There's definitely, I'm picking up on past life connections though here. Like the two of you have spent multiple lifetimes meeting up, joining up, linking up. And your souls very much are missing each other. Like I'm feeling a longing that is coming from their soul. Like they've been longing for a connection that they can only have with you. You're going to feel like home to them. And they're going to feel like home for you. That's what they've been missing, that feeling of home. They may not know what that sense is, but that's the energy that I'm picking up on. All right, Scorpio, that was your reading. If it resonated, do me a favor, smash the like button, comment, share, subscribe if you feel led to do so, and I will see you for your next reading. Thanks, Scorpio.